Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. In the last episode, we tucked our very first tiny little egg inside the incubator in our new coop. It was a void egg, actually, that we purchased from Krobus himself, so I am beyond excited to say hi to our first brand new chick that we have ever grown on our own farm. I'm sure it hasn't hatched yet. It's probably going to take a couple more days before it's ready to come out of its shell. But let's just take a peek in here to see. Yeah, it's tucked very safely inside the incubator. And of course, we have our adorable, our way too adorable tiny little ducklings too, who are spending so much time with all of their big mama hens. They're taking very good care of our new ducks, so that's good to see. They have tons of food in here to eat, so they will be very happy for the rest of the day while we hopefully go out fishing. We want to see if we can catch a pufferfish for, I believe it was Demetrius. Yeah, he wants a pufferfish, but not only that, I'm pretty sure the Junimos still want a pufferfish too, so it would be in our best interest to make sure that we can find another one to donate to them. Oh my goodness, were you dancing, little fauna? That was adorable. She was dancing to the lovely summertime music, but we want to go ahead and milk you guys too so we can hopefully make even more cheese. We gave Shane his very first fresh pepper poppers the other day too, and he was so happy. So I want to make sure that we have plenty of pepper poppers to last us all throughout the season. Now, it doesn't look like anything is ready to harvest over here just yet, though our melons are coming along very nicely, and I think our red cabbages are too. Oh, but we have some coffee beans, excellent. We know so many people around town like the coffee beans, so they are going to be so happy with us. We could bring these out in the town too, all of our nice freshly brewed cups of coffee, in case we run into maybe Harvey or Kent. But for now, let's go ahead and water all of our wheat seeds because we do desperately need a little bit more wheat. We had a nice big stack of wheat, but unfortunately it wasn't the correct quality to give to the Junimos, so that was a bit disappointing. But pretty soon we'll be able to finish up that bundle and hopefully get another reward too. I see that we have another orange on our tree back here too, which is very good because I'm pretty sure that tomorrow is going to be Gus's birthday. So he should be quite pleased with us if we bring him a nice fresh juicy orange grown from our very own trees yet again. I think he will be very impressed as long as it's a good quality one. I think we already have one sitting inside this chest. Yeah, there's Gus's gift, so we don't have to worry about saving this one. We'll go ahead and sell it off straight inside the bin, but first, it looks like Emily has sent us a letter. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you enjoyed the gift I've sent you. Well, goodbye from Emily. What is this actually? Oh, some wool. Oh my goodness, that's interesting. We don't actually have any wool because of course we don't have any sheep. So I wonder where on earth she found the wool. Can we donate that to the Junimos too? Was that anything that we could put inside maybe one of the animal bundles? Yeah, it actually is. We could go drop off the wool at the Junimos place, and then we would only need one more ingredient here, one more thing to finish off this bundle. And honestly, the duck egg would probably be the easiest. As soon as our ducks are grown, we'll be able to pick up some lovely eggs and then finish off this entire thing. So there we go. We have yet another thing to drop off at the Junimos, and hopefully we'll be able to give them a nice big pufferfish too. We actually have a pretty small window of opportunity to get these pufferfish, so we're going to want to make our way down to the beach very shortly. Let's just go ahead and pick up our coffee, of course, now that it is done brewing, and then we'll put all of our other things inside the chests and whatnot, so we have lots and lots of space. If I have learned anything from all of our time fishing in Stardew Valley, it's that we need plenty of pocket space, because we tend to find quite a few different things inside the waters, things that we don't typically want, like slime and algae and whatnot, but hopefully our luck will be better today. There are a handful of other types of fish that we'll need for the summertime fish bundles too, so hopefully we'll also run into those. I don't think we actually picked up the tuna fish, or if we did pick it up, we didn't donate it, so we'll need to do that. And we're also keeping our eyes open for the rainbow shells. The mysterious Mr. Key asked for a rainbow shell off by the train station, I believe, but so far we haven't had much luck finding it. There's a lot of people off on the beach today though, that's good to see. We'll go ahead and place some of these items deeper into our pockets so we can pull out our fishing rod, because that is going to be the tool that we're using today. Let's see if we can hopefully fish up some little pufferfish in the water. We haven't actually gone fishing in a while, so I hope Jess isn't going to be too rusty. There we go, though. There's one of the fish. So don't go away from me, little guy. Actually, I think the last time we fished was off in the sewers, right? And we lost one of the very, very special fish down there, but there's a red mullet. Okay. I'm not sure if we need a red mullet, but it is gold star quality, so I'll take it. So it's almost 2 p.m. now. And if I remember correctly, the pufferfish will stay out until roughly 4 p.m. So like I said, a very short window of opportunity for us to actually pick up any of these pufferfish. And that probably explains why we haven't before. Oh my goodness, seaweed. That is not going to help us at all. Let's go down to the docks and see if we have any more luck over here. It looks like Lewis is watching the waves. Maybe he'll go fishing too. Oh, more seaweed. We don't need seaweed, guys. We need fish. Desperately, desperately need fish. We only have like 1 more hour before the pufferfish are gone, so maybe this will be the one. It's a little bit slower at least than on the last one we got, and I'm not even going to go for that treasure chest because I want the fish. Oh no, it's just another one of these red mullets. Yeah, I don't think we actually need that to donate to the Junimos. If it is in the bundles, then we probably already did. I'm looking for tunas, I'm looking for pufferfish, and I believe I'm looking for the tilapia too, but not seaweed. Where is all of this seaweed coming from? I mean, it makes sense. We are fishing in the sea, but I would much prefer to see some tiny little fish nibbling on this thing. We have plenty of bait, so that can't be the problem. Lewis, give us a little bit of luck, okay? Let's see if this one happens to be the pufferfish. It could also be that we need to upgrade our rod because we haven't done that in quite a while, but we'll need more funds before we can. Oh, the red mullets. Time and time again. Oh, look at this. Whoa, it's like a party on the beach now. I hope you guys don't mind if I come back over here. We're not having too much luck over on the dock, so I'm going to try to fish over here instead. Oh no, and I think we may have actually missed our chance because it is very, very close to 4 o'clock now. This is our last chance, little fish. You better be a pufferfish. Oh man, these red mullets everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And now it is 4 p.m. So Demetrius's quest might be a bust, but it's not a complete loss because we might still be able to find the tuna fish instead. As everyone is wandering home, they have had enough of seeing little farmer Jess fail at fishing, I suppose. We'll try over here next to this rock. What was this rock actually called? It did have a name, if I remember correctly, off on our map. We'll have to check that out. If we can find any fish... Oh, soggy newspaper. Lewis, did you throw your newspaper in the water? Honestly, you should know better than that. The lonely stone, that's what it was called. Well, no wonder we're finding soggy newspaper out here. Oh dear, that can't be good. And seaweed too. There are no fish near the lonely stone, are there? Well, let's go back down here. Sometimes we find a Sebastian actually standing over here by the dock, so maybe he's watching little fish swim around in the water. Let's see. Yeah, another red mullet. Okay, so today is clearly red mullet day. We have caught so many of these things. Like, don't even bother, Willie. There's only red mullets in the sea. I'm going to be really upset if he manages to find like a tuna fish before us or something. I will be so upset. Okay, this one is kind of scooting away from me, but I think honestly it's probably yet another, red mullet. You can kind of tell because they all tend to have the same speeds and movement patterns. So today was clearly just not our day for the pufferfish. Now, is that quest actually going to go away? No, it's not one of the ones that disappears after a couple of days, so that was one that I think he actually sent us through the mailbox. And typically they give us a little bit of extra time to find those items, thank goodness, because we certainly need an extra day or two. As long as it's sunny outside though, I think we still do have a chance. Maybe we'll try fishing over on the beach to the right. That might be a little bit easier. We'll give that a try. Let's give Maru one of these lovely sweet peas though that we just found on the ground because we know that she loves these. This is a super gift, thank you. Kind of sucking up to his daughter, I suppose. Like, don't worry, we are going to find that pufferfish, but do let your father know that we gave you that beautiful gift so he's not too upset. Now, we do have some sort of delivery on the bulletin board today. I'd like to put an amethyst on my great-grandfather's tombstone. Please deliver it sometime today from Pierre. Oh, Pierre, if only I had saw that a little bit earlier in the day that we might have been able to do that for you. I mean, it's only about 7 p.m. so we might be able to as long as we actually have an amethyst inside our chest. We may have actually given them all away to his daughter, now that I think about it, because we know that Abigail really loves the amethysts. They match the color of her hair too, so it's quite fitting. But let's see if we can find any somewhere inside some of these chests. Not this one. It must be in here. This is where we keep all of our minerals. No, we're out of amethyst. Oh, Pierre, you are going to be so disappointed in me. I am trying so hard to befriend that guy, but every step of the way we seem to have run into some sort of trouble. At least we have plenty of produce to sell off, so we will have some extra gold, and then maybe we can slip him some for one of those backpack upgrades. But man, that fish thing did not work out in our favor today, did it? So that means that we only have the wool to actually donate to our Junimo friends, which is a little bit disappointing, but I'm sure they're going to be happy nonetheless, and that means we'll be one step closer to completing that bundle entirely. Now, have all of our animals gone in for the day? I think they may have because it looks like they are not outside roaming around in the grass. Hello guys, I'm going to shut your coop doors and your barn doors too because I want you guys to stay nice and toasty warm inside. We don't need anything sneaking in there and scaring you guys in the middle of the night. And then we will make our trek to the community center to see if we can donate that lovely, lovely wool that Emily gave us. It's always a little bit strange giving away the gifts that the townspeople sent us, but I'm sure she would understand. And it's all for a good cause anyway, because once we complete all of the bundles in here, then everybody will be able to use the community center for whatever they need to use it for, I suppose. But let's sneak in here and let's try to find the animal bundle again. It would probably be over in this direction, I believe. There we go, the animal bundle. So yeah, we are really, really close to finishing this thing, and then we'll get the greenhouse too, once we finish every last one of these tiny little bundles. We're working on our melons, of course. That's our summertime crop, but then I believe the pumpkin we get in the fall time, so not too much longer to wait for this at all. Let's plop our wool straight in there. Thank you so much, Emily. That is going to save us so much time too, because we would have had to upgrade our barn, I believe, to get sheep otherwise, so definitely a huge time saver on her part. Let's scoot around this way as well, since we have all of these bunnies darting around in the grass. We might as well see if we can find any little gifts that the other townspeople would like too. If we find Jazz on the beach tomorrow, we could offer her that lovely sweet pea that we just picked up, because we know that she also very much enjoys them. She seems to like the purplish items as well, and oh my goodness, Sebastian, it is very, very late. What are you doing way out here? Last night I saw a group of bats flying around near the lake. Oh, that must have been cool. I guess maybe they're feeding on the mosquitoes this time of year. Yeah, that's probably true, and they probably also came straight out from the mines. We have had our fair share of bat experiences in the mines after all, so I wouldn't be surprised at all if they flew straight out of there looking for our farmer to munch on. So far, things look quite bare up here though. Even Alinus is inside his tent for the night, so maybe it is time for Jess to stumble her way back home through the dark. Unfortunately, I think we're out of torches too, so it might be in our best interest to think about crafting that when we get home, because I'm sure we could use it not only while we're wandering around in the middle of the night, but also in the mines themselves. There we go, and now we have plenty of torches too. Plenty of torches to balance right on our heads as we're wandering around through the dark, so we don't have to be afraid of the dark anymore. But tomorrow is Gus's birthday, so let's remember to pick up that orange inside our chest before we head out for the day. We'll tuck Jess into bed for now because it is quite late and I'm sure she's getting very, very tired. We don't need her passing out on the 7th day of summer after all. Look at all of those fish. Look at all those fish. We didn't even get anything for the soggy newspaper either. We should have actually put that inside our recycling machine maybe. That would have been a little bit more wise, because really, who wants to read a soggy old newspaper that we fished up from the ocean? But first and foremost, before I forget, we are going straight over to our chest and picking up that lovely, lovely orange. Oh my goodness, and I can already see all of our flowers over here. Are these our poppy flowers? These are gorgeous. We have a beautiful red one right next to our beehive too. So pretty soon, I guess we're going to have a nice poppy honey to collect. And we have so many poppies to spread around the town. So even though we weren't able to receive the fish just yet, we'll still try again today because it is a nice sunny day again, so we can go back to the beach. We can also donate one of these poppies as well. Oh my gosh, they're so colorful. I'm sure the townsfolk are going to love these too. That means we might need some extra pocket space though, and oh my goodness, our chests are full to bursting. Well, let me do a little bit of organizing around the farm, and then I'll see you guys as soon as I'm done. There we go. Now we at least have a little bit of a room to breathe, especially inside our chests. We typically stuff all of our different types of gifts in here, all of the forage goods and whatnot, but we just had way too many. So we'll take all of these lovely gold star poppies into town to see if anyone would like them as gifts. And of course we'll donate our regular poppy too to the Junimos, because I'm pretty sure that somebody wanted it in the bulletin board. Was it the chef's bundle? Yeah, there we go. Actually, Gus is looking for it, so this is going to be a very special birthday for him indeed. Then we'll just need the truffles, which I believe we need the pigs for, so yet again another reason for us to hopefully upgrade the barn in the future. But we have lots and lots of coffee beans to put back inside our kegs to get even more coffee. And then it looks like our red cabbages might be done growing too. Nope, they're not done just yet, but oh my goodness, all of our pickles and all of our jellies are definitely ready for us to sell off. So these will be a little bit easier for us to throw straight in the bin because they should all be stacking up right inside our pockets. And then we can place some more green beans or strawberries in our preserves jars. Well, if our harvests have been this lucky today, then hopefully the fishing is going to be a little bit more lucky as well. Hopefully we're going to have to take another big trip down to the beach very shortly because we don't want to miss our window of opportunity. So let's sell off the jelly, let's sell off the pickles, let's sell off the mead too, and then let's say hi, of course, to all of our chickens and our little tiny ducklings, and we'll see if the incubator is still doing its job as well. We want to make sure that our nice little egg is still wrapped up tight inside here. Oh yes, it definitely is. We have eggs in the doorway, we have all of our mother hens taking care of the ducklings again. You guys are living the life in here. You're all having a wonderful time getting to know each other, so I'm very happy to see that. We'll bring these back to our mayonnaise machines, and then do we have room in our pockets? Yeah, just enough room from all of the milk that our cows will surely give us. Hello guys, no dancing today I see, but there's still lots and lots of milk to go around nonetheless, so it seems like they are also having a very good time on the farm. We'll go ahead and pick up some more of this coffee. I'm sure Harvey would really like it if we could only find him and slip him a nice big cup, and then we'll throw our milk inside all of our machines like we usually do, all of our eggs too. I'm going to have to take a day just to make mayonnaise at this point, just to make mayonnaise out of all of the eggs that we've stockpiled inside our chest. We don't have too many of these mayonnaise machines because we're missing the earth crystals, I want to say. We were looking for those in the mines, but they are a little bit trickier to come by than I was hoping. And I think it's because we're just so low down in the mines right now. We need to go up a little bit higher to some of the caves that we previously explored. But the last thing we should need to do is give Daisy her water, of course, and a nice little pat on the head as well. You've been waiting very patiently for your water, but now it is time for us to go fishing again. And not only that, but it's also time for us to find some people who might like these gifts around the town. So we'll see if we can run into anyone in the town center, I suppose. That's where most of them like to congregate in the middle of the day, so maybe Evelyn will be out. I'm sure she would love a nice bright red poppy. Oh, there's Sam. We know that Sam loves flowers, so let's give him this nice yellow poppy to match his hair. Oh no, you really don't get it, huh? Sam? Oh, I didn't know that you didn't like poppies. I'm so sorry. I thought you loved flowers. Have you been to the desert yet? No, we haven't. You can find some interesting things there. Dad took me a couple of times when I was younger. Well, he can't be too mad at us then, even though we gave him something that he absolutely hates. Oh, that is the worst. But Harvey, I know that you love the coffee, so let's give you some of this. It's for me. This is my favorite stuff. It's like you read my mind. Yeah, I'm sure he could definitely use it, especially after I'm working all day inside his clinic. We have Mayor Lewis over here who could probably use a nice cup of coffee too. Thanks, this is great. And then I saw Marnie way down here who might like a little white poppy maybe? Oh no, she hates this too. This is worthless. I don't understand you. Oh my goodness, people hate the poppies. Okay, I may have actually misjudged our poppy situation. Maybe we shouldn't give these away to the people in the town. Well, that's good to know. We will store that knowledge away for later as we go down to the beach to hopefully do a little bit of fishing. Gosh, I was so excited over the poppies too. I think they're beautiful. I think they look very nice, and I would be very happy to receive one as a gift. Hint, hint, all you townspeople. You can give me poppies any time of the day. And hello, little seagull. Let's try fishing over here again since you were very interested in this space. Maybe there's some fish floating around that he was watching. Okay, that's a good sign. Our very first catch is a fish. And it's a tilapia. Okay, that's good. I think that is one that we actually need to donate. So things are already looking up. Things are already much better since we're not getting all of those red mullets anymore. There is another fish too. Oh my goodness, this one is very, very quick. I wonder if this is the pufferfish. It is very difficult for us to hold on to. Let's see if we can get it though. We're slowly whittling away. Don't get away from me, little fish. Yeah, I think we might actually need to upgrade our rod because that one was very tricky. Is Willie in today by any chance? How much does it cost for us to get a brand new rod, an iridium rod? 7,500 gold, but we might be able to catch these fish before the summertime is over. That is a tricky one. We are very, very low on funds as it is, but honestly, I mean, we are going to be making quite a bit once our blueberries grow. So let's do it. Let's just go all in on this fishing day and try to catch as many fish as we possibly can. We can even place some little bobbers, I think, on this one. So that means we could use the rewards that we received from the ice fishing competition. But for now, let's just try to catch that pufferfish. Oh no, a red mullet again. Oh my goodness. The red mullets are everywhere in the summertime. We can't get enough of those guys. I mean, at least they're giving us a little bit more gold than trash is going to. At least there's that, but still, like, I am sick of seeing all of these red mullets. We don't even need you guys. We don't even need you for the junimos. And the seaweed, of course. Always the seaweed. If it's not the red mullets, it's gonna be the seaweed. Well, we were going to try to fish on the other beach anyway, so let's scoot over in this direction. I'm not gonna give you guys the poppies because everyone seems deeply offended by them, so we're gonna skip that. Just a half hour left before the pufferfish go away for the day though, so let's see if we can possibly find one way over here with all of our little seagull friends. Yeah, I'm starting to think that that one that really shot away from us may have actually been the pufferfish that we wanted. I'm kind of surprised that we haven't found any tuna either. Oh my gosh, red mullets for days, guys. Red mullets for days. Maybe down here, I mean, this is our last shot. I think we are actually going to miss our 4 p.m. deadline. Yeah, it's 4 p.m. right now, but I see bubbles over there. Oh, there might be something more interesting over in that direction, and if that is the case, if it's not just seaweed, then maybe on the next day in Stardew Valley, we'll try to fish over here a little bit more. Whoa, oh my goodness, okay. That was another one of those legendary fish, right? Well, clearly Jess needs to buff up her fishing skills before she tries to catch any more of the fish inside the ocean. That was absolutely crazy. But at the very least, we can go say hi to Gus on his birthday because I'm sure he's still working very hard inside the saloon. The doors should be open by now and he should be selling his food and whatnot to all of the townsfolk. Need a drink? Well, actually, Gus, I know that it's your birthday, so we're going to go around here and make sure that we give you a nice big fresh orange. You remembered my birthday. Thank you. This is great. You are welcome, Gus. And he seemed very, very happy, much more so than all of the people that we gave our poppies to. Like, I guess we might as well just sell all of those poppies then. We might as well just get rid of them entirely because if the townspeople aren't going to enjoy them, then I don't want to risk offending everyone. And I guess that means that the junimos are our last hope for the poppies, so at least they are also going to appreciate these. I hope so anyway. It would be a very, very sad if the junimos were offended by us bringing the poppies into their lair. But let's go into the bulletin board because that should be where we need to donate this to Gus. So there we go. We'll place our nice normal quality poppy inside his bundle and we'll sell off the gold star one because that'll give us the extra funds, especially since we just wasted so much of it on that iridium rod. Now we should be able to stuff the tilapia in here somewhere too, probably in the ocean fish bundle. Yeah, there we go, the tilapia. So we'll place that right in here and that means we just need the red snapper, not you red mullet. We need the red snapper and the tuna fish too. So we'll have to catch this guy before the summer is up, and I'm pretty sure that the pufferfish is in here as well, which is another one that we can only find in the summertime. So we definitely need to get to work on that as soon as possible. I know it's only the 8th of summer, but these days roll by so fast in Stardew Valley. There is never enough time to get everything done that you need to. Now, Abigail, I have a lovely sweet pea for you because I know you love these. You love to snack on the sweet peas as you're wandering around the town, and then we'll go sell the poppies to somebody who would appreciate them. We can tuck all of our cheese and our mayonnaise in here too, right next to our many red mullets and our poppies and the spice berries and the sweet peas too that we just picked up. The seaweed might also give us a little bit of gold, but we have learned from experience that we don't want to place the trash in there without turning it into something worthwhile first. So hopefully pretty soon our blueberries are going to be ready to give us some nice fruit. They do look like they're coming along very well, and I wouldn't be surprised if we could maybe harvest the red cabbage in the next episode too. Even the melons are looking like they're almost done, but let's make sure that all of our animals are inside the barn for the night. Good night, my little cows. We're going to shut your doors. We'll take a quick peek at the incubator again, just in case. It's still nice and toasty warm inside there with all of our mother hens and our tiny little ducklings. So fishing was a huge disappointment in a lot of different ways. And even that little bit of trash was a disappointment too because we only have 2 pieces of rock from it, but I suppose we can always place that inside our chest. So good night, little Daisy. We are finally going to tuck Jess into bed so she can rest. She needs to recover some of her energy after all of that fishing that she did, and hopefully next time we can actually find some pufferfish. We might have to take some of those bobbers after all that we won from the ice fishing competition and see if it works any better. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys! Oh yes, we leveled up in foraging. Excellent. Now we can craft the rain totem. Also, maybe we could bring a little bit of our rain to the farm through our mystical totems.